Hello, Plant Panthers. Hello, my people. How have you been? It's been a minute. Actually, it's been more than a minute. It's been 20,160 minutes. It's been 2 whole weeks that I've not seen you. I've not heard from you. No podcast. I miss you guys absolutely. Actually, I was busy getting married. I was on leave. I was busy getting married, and the plan was actually to record a couple of episodes down, and I would give myself some grace. I tried. I recorded four episodes down, so late July, early August. In fact, we still had 2 episodes this August, and before you know it, boom, I went on my leave because I needed to be physically present, mentally present, emotionally present. You understand? I'm going to get married just once in my lifetime. You understand? And I just needed to be there. I didn't want to be thinking about work. Podcast could wait. My boo and my wedding could not wait, man. So that's how I went on a break. And I miss you guys really. 2 weeks of not having podcast, but right now we're back. Okay, so I actually have a couple of other things to share with you. My wedding experience, planning, how everything went, and the way some people would tell me this is how things are, and I found out that maybe because of the mindset I have, and some things that have been put in place in my life, I didn't experience all of those bad things, and my own experience was unique, and I just want to share with people so that they know that it doesn't have to be crazy, toxic, and dramatic. Anyways, do you think I should share on this podcast, or I should maybe open another YouTube channel to do all of those things? Maybe some faith content, some mindset content, and grow as we are growing in our lifelong learning. In the character of our person, we should also be growing the quality of our lives and enriching our experiences. Do you think I should open a new YouTube channel, or I should continue on this, knowing that this is actually for Blampacons, or this is not for Tosin? Actually, what do you think I should do? So please let me know. Actually, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think that we should actually do. Let me know what you think we should actually do with respect to that. I'll be really looking forward to hearing what you have to say on that. And really thank you to the team at Plan Part Consult. Majorly, Jai is mine and Miss Ajaka. They held it down while I was away. Trust me, if I didn't tell you I was not around, you wouldn't have known. Save from maybe I didn't pop in here and there to do some road videos, or you understand. You wouldn't have known because they did an excellent job, trust me. Grateful to you guys. Thank you for upholding this vision. And I'm staying true to Plan Park Consult even in my absence. I really appreciate you. Really, God bless you guys. God bring people to stand for your vision. God bless you and expand you. When you want someone, thousands will call. We answer for you in Jesus' name. Okay, so you guys, it is also a big deal for me as a business owner, because since I started this business, this is the first time I'm going on leave and business is still running. So usually when I know I need a leave, I'll just pack up everything, schedule as much things as I can, and just go off and start whenever I'm back. But it is really different this time around, and I'm really grateful for the progresses that I've made as an individual, as a business. Trust me, it's not easy. It takes a lot of maturity and self-awareness to have a business and be able to leave things in the hands of people and go. A lot of trust, a lot of structure, a lot of dying to yourself, a lot of humility. And I'm really grateful for this journey of Plan Per Consult and the other amazing things I was still doing in my life. Thank you so much, God. I'm really grateful. And to all the beautiful people in my life, really helping me navigate every phase of life. I'm just so grateful for the gift of community, for the gift of family, for the gift of wonderful friends that are literally like my brothers and my sisters right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I don't know if they want their names to be... I think I should ask my friends if they don't mind me mentioning their names on the podcast, because they have been really amazing to me. And I'm just looking for... I just want to be a friend to you and just do life to you and with you and just enjoy this life together, because you guys are just the bomb. Really, I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's go on a quick commercial break. We'll be back right now, so yeah. I'm enjoying slow music these days, so just enjoy it as it plays. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Plant Path Podcast, your choice hub for book reviews and crucial conversations. Remember that this is brought to you by Plant Path Consult, a lifelong learning hub since 2019. And we offer services such as teacher trainings, mental health trainings, leading conversations. We lead conversations on contemporary issues in education, at seminars, conferences, meetings, symposiums, community conversations, association meetings, and, just name it. That's what we do at Plant Path Consult. And of course, Plant Path Consult hosts and sponsors Plant Path podcast. Really, really, really glad to be on this show, hosting this show. Thank you so much, Plant Path. I really, really appreciate you. So as we wrap up August, we're going to be starting a new series of book reviews. And just to chip in, sometimes endings are actually beginnings in themselves. So the fact that August is ending doesn't mean everything is ending. It can be a new beginning for you. You can be starting a marriage, having a child. You can be starting a new project, you understand? So don't pause your life. Don't say, when the month ends, let me end. And then I will now wait till September before I start. You can start at any point in time. Endings can be beginnings and beginnings can be endings in themselves. I know this would have been start to somebody listening to this. Okay, so the books that I'm going to be reviewing, they are by Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi. I met her this year, actually, not in person. I met her as an author. I got to see her books this year, honestly. I'm not sure if I've ever seen her books before, but she's really an amazing author. Even if I've seen her, I never read her books. She's really an amazing author. And on Instagram, she describes herself as a daydreamer, a romance writer, and a bibliophile. A bibliophile is someone that loves books, appreciates books, loves to read, but even more than that, the person understands the intellectual energy, physical energy it takes to write, and appreciates the work of art, of writing and books generally. So she's such an amazing person. And there's a way she describes herself at the end of her books. She says about the author, like I just picked one of her books I have. It says, investment banker by day, romance writer by night, Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi began writing by accident, and what started as a few scribbles for friends has led to 15 titles and counting. A self-described hopeless romantic. When she's not creating new characters, she's a loving wife and mom of 3. Okay, so now just these few things I've read about are really more, like I even sent her a message on Instagram. I really want to interview Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi because somebody is an investment banker, is a wife, is a loving wife and a mom of 3, and has time to write. And in fact, this whole writing thing started as a few scribbles for friends. So probably she has amazing friends and community of family, that she's in a loving community of people. I really want to know how her mind works, how she has time to do all of these, what disciplines does she have that she's committed to that helps her to get this kind of results that she has. I'm really looking forward to interviewing her because these people like this are actually amazing people that we should really celebrate. We should really glean into their minds because not every day BBL and bomb shaking, because these people are producing great results and they are exceptional role models. She is a role model to me, at least from afar. I don't know her personally yet. Understand? She's someone I really want to interview. So yes, away from. By the way, let me even say this. I wanted to start talking about her, but let me say this. So before, this book is actually a 5-part series, you understand? In this one, I'm talking about Ara. This book 1 is about Ara. Book 2 is about Isioma. Book 3, Ife. Book 4, Ozioma. And then Ginika is book 5. So Ginika wanted to get married, and these are bridesmaids. And each book just focused on each one of these bridesmaids, you understand? So when I got these 5 books, actually, I read all 5 in less than 2 weeks. So you can tell how engrossed I was. And I was planning a wedding in between my wedding. So, my now husband will say something like, you are reading this book again. You so love this book. You are so engrossed. Listen to me. Pay attention to this thing. What do you think about this stuff? Better pay attention. At this Ginika's Bridesmaids book will finish. It's only me and God that will remain. No, better pay attention to what we are doing. So, as we are making this decision about the wedding together. Anyways, just to tell you how engrossed I was in our books, and in fact, I've told people to go and read their books. I've told been singing our praises all the while, and it just goes to tell you that it's either I'm jobless or the books are really nice. And trust me, I don't think I was jobless. I was planning a wedding amongst other 1 million other things that were happening in my life at the time. And by the way, even if I was now jobless, I could sleep, I could Netflix, I could go out, I could travel, visit people. I could do a whole lot of other things, but I chose to read our books. The books are that awesome, trust me. So today I'm talking about character of Ara. Let's take a break, yeah. Yeah, welcome back. So today we're discussing the character of Ara. Ara is an architect and an astute professional. She knows her work and she's diligent. That's really something I like. I could relate to that immediately I saw that. Although she's born from a privileged home, she's focused. She's a focused individual. And like the author portrayed that she knows what she's doing. She's a good head standing on two good she's standing on two good head. She has a good head standing on her shoulders. So it really goes to say that sometimes people make it seem like you only succeed when you're from a rough background, things are rough, and everybody that is born into world does not face challenges or they don't know what they are doing in their sport. Nah, that's not what I think at all. So you grab what I'm saying. Like, I really like the character of Ara. She's the last born, as much as I remember, and she has got two sisters, Finny, and I'm trying to remember the other person's name. I can't remember. So she's a tomboy. She likes to portray herself as a tomboy. She doesn't fancy all these feminine dresses, heels, makeup, and all the inconveniences that comes with. So she has always had a boyfriend that she has been dating. She was a teenager. So the boyfriend is a high school sweetheart. And the way how this high school sweetheart situation can be, not bad to actually marry high school sweetheart, but maybe I don't want to go on dishy marriage advices, relationship advices really, but maybe I'm just of the personal opinion that if you're not ready to marry, no need to date people for marriage, and no need to keep a relationship that long. It doesn't make sense to me. So anyways, she has been with Oye, a high school boyfriend, since she had been a teenager. And someone you've been dating since you were a teenager, maybe 16 or 15, and now you're now 33. You can imagine how long she's now used to that person and everything. But the thing is that the guy does not even rate her. I mean, the problem is the guy. The guy's name is Oye, by the way. There was the initial excitement of dating the smart lady, Ara, but then he has now grown into an adult that actually fancies really feminine girls. She enjoys Ara's company as a friend, but he doesn't seem to be in love with her, and that is very important for a marriage to work, really. He's not in love with her. He doesn't really fancy her dress sense, you understand? She wants the feminine girls, the BBL girls, by the way. So, and from the way the author portrayed the gist, it is obvious that he has been cheating on her. Like that, the saga I read in the book that the author wrote is not the first time he's cheating on her. And so what happened in the book when it started was that she went to his house and then saw a girl in his bed. I mean, they were in action, you understand? Like, she saw a girl in the bedroom, and she's not a carpenter that came to help them do curtains. So she's not trying to help them repair their bed. She's a side chick, and they were actually, her name is Beverly, by the way, and I don't know why those girls have those kind of names. Her name is Beverly, by the way, and they were in action, seeming action, and Ara caught them. And by the way, when Ara caught them, she was so angry. She entered her car to drive off, and I thought she was driving up, and then she just drove into the glass, smashed the pillars, and just caused a scene and just damaged everything. So what are my lessons are from that is that, first of all, nobody should have so much control over your emotions that you now get to do your things that are out of character. Nothing is not worth it. Nothing is worth riling you up over, you understand? It's not worth it, trust me. She should have just left him. I mean, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, something that doesn't serve your purpose, something that doesn't uplift you any longer. It's okay to leave. I mean, he didn't take an oath before God and man. If he's married, we can start talking about more deeper things, systematically discuss what to do, safe. But a boyfriend that did not take any oath before God and man, even doctors that took a Hippocratic oath, they still live their profession. Not talk of one boyfriend that is just a boyfriend, that's not contributing to your life because the relationship has been long. So what? People have married at 50 and they're happy. People have married at 34, 35, 40, even 60, they're happy. I'm not the first person, please. It's better to, yes, time has gone, but it's better to make good use of the remaining part of your life to be in a better relationship instead of just being stuck with one person. Anyways, all the pent-up anger was what made Ara do all of that. She didn't even consider that she was the one that designed the architectural structure of the house. And that's a place that she really wished would be a home in a few months, years, and all of that. So it could be a matrimonial home and everything. It was like, you went low by cheating on her, and she went lower by just destroying everything. That part really pained me, because I'm like, Ara, why so mad? This guy he's not even worthy of you, to be sincere. It's not worth you at all. The part that now got me outrightly pissed and irritated was when Oye now called his parents. They now came, and of course Ara called her parents. I don't know. Two of them's parents were there. The four parents were there. And then the parents are now giving her a bad face, like she's a bad girl, she has anger issues, which is not true, actually. She didn't manage her emotions well at that time. But she doesn't mean that she has anger issues. And then the parents now carried Oye. They did not address their cheating son, no. The parents now carried Oye and his badly done BBL girlfriend. They now carried Beverly and Oye into their car and drove off. I was like, even stupid people, they even grow older. And that's a consolation for somebody today. Like, you may be doing something and some older people think that what you're doing is wrong. And you've checked it, you've asked around, that you're right. Trust me, just go and sleep and drink water, because sometimes the fact that somebody is older doesn't mean that person is wise. That's the truth I'm learning to accept in my life right now. The person can be older and the person may still not have sense. Anyways, so when all of those happened, like all the old thing, of course, there was a breakup already. After you did all of that, after catching my boyfriend and she now retaliated, there was a breakup already. And in one full sweep, she just went through the stages of grief immediately. She was in denial, like, did it just happen and all of that. Then she was angry at herself, like, why did she react that way? Maybe she was more patient, which is bullshit. It's okay to be angry at yourself, but please just go on. You did not make him cheat. No need to even blame yourself for anything. Then she was angry at Oye and angry at the side chick for what now? For maybe toasting him or maybe seducing him. Rubbish. Anyways, she tried to bargain and called him, and of course after some time she blocked him. And by the way, somebody even still told me about this blocking thing. I don't know why people block people. If you are calling me, I'll tell you I'm not ready to talk to you, or it's not a good time or something. I don't think any mature adult should be. Like, maybe you're in a relationship with somebody, you now be blocking the person at every instance there's fight. You're not mature, you're not ready, honestly. Tell the person you're not ready, tell the person to fix an appointment to have a conversation. But blocking every now and then, that's a big red flag for me. If you block me, I will block you. So when you unblock me, you find out that you have been blocked. Amen. Anyways, so she was depressed in between. She didn't want to talk to anybody, or at least as a mental health practitioner, I know that she wasn't doesn't mean she was actually depressed. She just had a depressive episode, or she was sad. She was utterly sad that all of this was happening to her. Then after some time, she accepted her fate. But the thing about this whole thing is that it didn't happen 1, 2, 3. Some things would have happened in between. You understand? Stage 1, stage 3 at the same time. So in between, she now started looking at the Beverly Girls Instagram page, and she was like, she would try to maybe match up her energy. That's how Ara started. Now told her sister Finn now came. Finn that did not like the way she used to wear Tom Ford shirts, but wear hoodie, wear this. That one I really accepted the invitation from Ara to say, you know what, let's now dress you well as a female that you are. And then before you knew it, she just carried all her clothes away, gave her wigs, fine dresses, bandage dresses, then linked her with one makeup artist, Coco, in the book. And then before you knew it, Finn started encouraging her, and her friends were, of course, encouraging her as well. Then before you knew it, Ara was going out, going for parties, doing professional makeup, which was the first time she was doing professional makeup. Even when she's going for wedding, she would not do makeup. But because she was trying to get Oye back, like catch his attention, she started doing all of those. And then she was all glammed up. She was going out, and then she was catching the attention of people. But then she wasn't really happy because she felt that she wasn't catching Oye's attention. By the way, she didn't know that Oye had already started hearing the gist, that you understand now. And he knew what was in and all of that. But I wish that she was doing it for herself. But eventually, I'm happy that she came to herself, like she came to her senses that why would she be doing all of this for Oye? She's either doing it for herself to look good, or she just forget about the whole thing. And I'm glad she just came to a realization. If you're the person that you're trying to get somebody back like that, just, I don't know. Don't let me give advice again. Anyways, so Ozioma, another of the bridesmaids, actually came to carry her out one of those days too, and all of that. So in the midst of all of these things that was happening, I just want to cut to the chase, because we're already like 22 minutes into the podcast, and I don't want to make it any longer. So in the midst of all of this, that's how I met CJ. So CJ is Ginika, our friend Ginika that was getting married. Ginika's like husband or fiance's name is DK. DK now has a best friend that they grew up together. That one's name is CJ. So Ara is like Ginika's best friend, you understand? And then so you grab now Ara, Ginika, then CJ and DK. So that's how she met CJ, and CJ was all talking about his girlfriend and everything. And then when Ara, by the way, that Ara can stalk people on social media too. So when Ara now went to check out CJ's girlfriend, you understand? That's how she now decided. She now saw that the baby is like Beverly, all these Instagram BBL girl, and she was like, maybe those are the kind of girls that guys like, and she just gave up on the whole feminine dressing thingy. Well, I think that there's a place to make effort, you understand? Like me now, I'm trying to learn how to do lashes, how to draw my brows. I've just been learning for like a year, just paying attention to that aspect of my life, you understand? But there's also a point where I also understand, and the point is that I'm happy that all those rubbish of guys like those kind of girls did not enter my brain, because yes, maybe some guys love those kind of girls. There are also guys that love my type, and you understand, like there are guys that love my type. So it's okay if a guy doesn't like the way I dress, if a guy doesn't like my style, that's his business. It's okay if the person doesn't like my own style of doing things. It's absolutely fine. Me too, I probably don't even like him too, so you should get out. Anyways, there will always be somebody that loves you for who you are, while you're progressing, while you're trying to grow in your life. There'll be someone that loves you, and it will be worth the wait. So don't leave what is tangible. Don't leave your career. Don't leave the tangible things and start focusing on the things that don't really hold water. Your eyes will peel later. So it's better to just focus on what really has value, what can transcend time, you understand, than to leave those things and be focusing on things that don't really matter as such. You understand? Doesn't mean that you should not grow and not work on your dressing. So anyways, but what eventually happened in the book that really got me happy is that, the CJ guy and then the DK, they work in oil companies. Actually, CJ and DK's parents are actually very rich. And the guys are serious guys. They are solid guys. If, Eventually, what happened was that he left his Instagram baddie girlfriend for Ara. And I like Ara. Ara did not just accept him to be, she did not accept to be his side chick, or maybe just be philandering somewhere in CJ's life, knowing there's another girlfriend. She just left the scene, and it's very important. There's another girl. Don't try to be competing. Just leave the person out there. When the person is ready, the person will leave that person. Or you just find another person for yourself. No need to be competing. I mean, God is one. No need to compete. Anyways, so Ara, and I really just it goes to show how solid Ara's character is really. CJ and Ara, they eventually built a wonderful friendship. Ara was very reluctant at first, by the way. I like that she did so much Akara. They built a wonderful friendship. They have mutual interests. They love weird music together, and they just built their own friendship, and they got married eventually. And not that they didn't have their own challenges. I mean, later we found out in the book that CJ grew up with only his mom, very poor mom. The dad left him and went to marry someone else. So it was DK's family that sponsored his schooling. But it was just painful that now that everything is set for CJ, that his mom is not alive again. So that was something that really pained him, and he really didn't want to have anything to do with his dad. But Ara was able to encourage him. He visited his dad, and then his dad started taking care of his health, built him a nice house, like refurnished their space and everything. And then now he's now taking care of his step siblings and then his stepmom. And that's a hurdle they had to face together as a couple. And even later in other people's books, you could hear that they were now married and they were trying for a baby. They couldn't have a child at some point. You understand? They were considering IVF and they were navigating life together. Doesn't mean that because it's the right relationship, there won't be issues. There might be issues, there will be issues. There's no perfect marriage. And there may be just one or two hurdles that you cross together. But because you guys are cool together, you're friends, and you've built something solid, something that is founded on the rock, you understand? Something that is really authentic, not something that is just one person being a leech on the other person, and the other one person being president general, Lord master, that lacks accountability. So yeah, it's Ara's relationship is really beautiful to see with Chike as CJ. So really, I really love the fact that she was also comfortable in her singleness. She did not act like her life was ending because she was a single person at 33, because I see a lot of people doing that, and I see a lot of people that at even 35, they are still having the time of their lives and they are happy. So I really also like the fact that Ara had a very great rapport with her family and her friends and her colleagues. So she wasn't a bitter single person at all. She was really happy. She was growing in her career, growing in her friendships, and really looking at the things she can control. I tell people, marriage is between two people. It is not even if you do your part, if the other person is not doing their part, it can still work. So don't push your life for something that you don't have 100% control over, in all honesty. Focus on what you can control. Do the things you can do, and leave the rest for God and for things to just pan out, you understand? And she's really a champion, because I really like the fact that she never went back to Oye. As in, when I saw that, I was very, very happy. Like, Oye used his parents to try to win her back. They were calling her our wife. Whose wife? Wife that go and meet the Beverly that your nonsense only son was following now. Rubbish. I like that she not go back, and I love that her parents supported her decision not to go back. Very, very nice. Like, kudos to Ara's character and Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi, the author, for painting that character for us. Very nice. Like very, very nice. I think that this is a book that some people, like older single ladies, 33, 35, should read. It will really just encourage them to blossom in their life, even as single people, whether or not they marry or eventually or whatever. So anyways, then I like the fact that she didn't go back to her ex, also because There's a way people say, he has begged. I don't understand. Beg. Why did you break up with him? Why did you break up with her? Has that issue been resolved? If it has been resolved, you can still consider the person. But if it has honestly not been resolved, like if you go back to that relationship, your eye will peel. Like you will so regret it. If that person has not resolved why you broke up with them in the first instance, there's no just cause to get back to them. Whatever. Don't go back to somebody that still has issues. Someone is cheating. The person, they will not cheat. Give the person like 1 year and be watching the person while you are interviewing other people, and to know whether they will cheat. Don't say, they have changed. Or you people don't agree on the church to go, or you don't agree on finance, or serious issues. Or children, one person wants to say, he has begged me. Begging solve the issue. Sorry, I'm taking this personal, but really, these are things you should really think about as humans. So anyways, thank you for listening to this book review of Ara, the character of Ara in the 5-part series of Ginika's Bridesmaids. This book is by Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi, one of my newfound loves authors. I'm a bibliophile too. I love books, I love authors, I love what it's like. I would not be doing this. Who sits down to read books and review them if not someone that really loves books? So anyway, so that is what we are saying about Adesuwa O'Man Nwokedi. This book, Ginika's Bridesmaid, the first part on Ara. I really enjoyed doing this. So let me know. Thanks for listening, really. Hope it wasn't too long, by the way. I'm trying to really keep my gist short now. Hope it wasn't too long. Did you enjoy it? Should I talk about book 2? I think I said that book 2 is on Isioma. Yes. So by the way, I have a script for this. I always have script for my episodes, except I say otherwise. I always like to write script for my episode. So just goes to tell you how much effort goes into this episode. Do you want me to talk about book 2? Let me know in the comments. So yes, thanks for listening to this and seeing how much effort it goes to reading a book, sitting down to write a script, then now coming to to now review it and now share it on all social platforms. What we pay to just keep these things running. So please ensure that you are sharing it with people. Look at also the value this is giving you. This is helping you read a book without actually reading it. Like, you can tell me about this book without you sitting down to read it, and this is really fantastic. So make sure you are sharing with your friends. Someone going through a phase, doesn't know what to do, just share this book with them. Let them to be using to just be chilling their life. It's a really nice and safe space, really. So make sure you share with your friends, listen to other episodes, and yes. So listen, share, comment, and all of that. By the way, I have 2 announcements for you. I said I have 2 announcements for you. And firstly, our sponsors, Plant Part Consult, is hosting the first ever NYSC Teachers Conference on September 5th and 6th, 2024. So we want to empower couples that have been posted to schools so that they can be excellent teachers during their service year. So the link is going to be in the comments. So please look at it. Check our Instagram bio. Our name is Plant Park Consult on Instagram, or just do Linktree/Plant Park Consult to register. Limited space available, and very importantly, they've asked me to announce that this conference has been opened up to all teachers at all levels, so everybody can register. Once you're a teacher, please go on ahead to register for this conference coming up. Thank you very, very much. Please go and register. And second announcement is that I have a new name. My name is now Tosin Lisk. Maybe I got married now and you've been asking for a new name. My name is Tosin Lisk, Lisk. So yeah, that's all. You have it here. I hope you enjoyed this book review. Register for Teachers Conference coming up on 6th and 5th and 6th of September 2024. You can use Linktree/Plant Part Consult to register, or check for the link in the comment section, or go to our Instagram, Plant Park Consult, to register for this conference. Limited space available. Tell every teacher you need to register. Yes, it's your favorite host, Tosin Lisk. I love the sound of that. It's a lot doing and it suits us 100%. Okay, thanks for listening to this episode and see you in September. Bye.